Hey guys, welcome back to Atlas Theory. I'm going to do this in one take. Currently on vacation, so that's why we're in the car. It's the only quiet place. So we're gonna get into, if you don't know exactly what's going on, Automata, the creators of Star Atlas, are restructuring. We're going to get into the major points that they wrote in the Discord, and kind of just talk through it a little bit. I also have some questions over on Twitter, and I also want to address some concerns throughout with some other videos of influencers, let's say, that don't really know what they're talking about. So I kind of want to, like, for those of you who are wondering, like, what the heck is happening, hopefully this video, yeah, eases your thoughts a little bit about, kind of what the future looks like. Three pieces of housekeeping, though. One of them is I'll put the letter, I guess you would call it, from Michael Wagner, Star Atlas CEO, down at the top of the description. That'll bring you into the Star Atlas Discord, where that letter is in the announcement section. Number two, I just kind of wanted to say a heartfelt thank you to everyone who is no longer on the Star Atlas team. You guys, you've killed it. You've made this such a fun adventure. And I really sincerely hope that we can turn this around fast and we can get you guys back. But yeah, I'd love to talk to some of you. Hope to see you in the community. And yeah, thank you again. You don't know how much we love you. You don't know how much we appreciate you. You guys are insane. And yeah, going into the third point here, I just wanted to shout out that if you want to know more beyond this video, Michael Wagner will be going live on Wednesday. I believe that's the July 26th at, I think it's 5 p.m. UTC, 1 p.m. Eastern, I believe is what it works out to. Normal Atlas brew time, I believe, if you usually tune in for that. But there's a question section on the Star Atlas Discord, and they'll go further into it. And yeah, I'll definitely be there to to hear everything. But yeah, let's go through it and let's talk about it. Again, guys, this is kind of open dialogue, so leave your concerns down in the comment section. Number one, Automata is restructuring its team, making a hard decision to say goodbye to many passionate and talented builders of Star Atlas. We kind of already went into that, guys. I think at the height of the bull run, we were over 200. Now we're down to 45 core team members. Not fun, but I think that it'll be good in the long run. And we'll kind of get into that a little bit. The restructuring of the team, this is number two, will focus on delivering Sage and newly announced Crew mobile app. This is where I was watching I'm not going to call them out, but I'm going to just call them influencers, people who you wouldn't directly know from the normal pool of Star Atlas influencers. They didn't mention Sage in the videos that I've seen at all. They were very surfacey, high level, like, kind of going into the larger concept of blockchain gaming and like how a few games are failing and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I didn't love what I was seeing out there. They brought up some valid concerns and they brought up very good statistics, but it just seemed like they did service level research. You can tell they aren't in the community, don't have the pulse of that community, and don't know about Sage, which is very important to know. Context: Star Atlas has been building out two roads, let's say. One of them is the Unreal Engine 5 version, which has been the showroom where we're getting racing and exploring, get to fly our ships around. The second one is Sage, which stands for Star Atlas Golden Era. This is a top-down strategy game, and we're now going into our next iteration where we'll be able to mine and craft. I think this is a very, very important release for Star Atlas, and the fact that that's not even mentioned at all is a little disheartening, and I think it could scare more people than necessary. Also, the release of the mobile app is going to be super cool, and I think a big catalyst for Star Atlas as well. So those things are the focus in here, as they say in number 2. We can come back into that, or if you have any more questions. Number 3, the core graphic novel will continue to be released with the DAC platform being nearly ready for launch. So we have 4 things now, right? We have Sage, Crew mobile app, Core, which gives us our story along the way, and our DAG platform, which will kind of unite us in our guilds, and we'll get to play the Sage game together. So I still think that we have a lot of momentum. We're, of course, just like every other game, in a really bad bear market right now. But of course, yeah, it is hard not to feel down, and I'm not saying don't. There's a lot of stuff a lot of goals we still need to hit, a lot of milestones, and that's going to be a tough road. I'm not trying to minimize that, but I just know this community, and we're going to fight and push hard, and there's so many builders here already, and it's just so exciting. Let's get back into this. Development of the Unreal Engine 5 game will resume at a significantly slower pace while still producing future releases. That's good news. I mean, we have racing coming up. I think that's almost done. Once that's out, we're good for a while, because we'll be holding tournaments and stuff. Yeah, especially with the release of that DAC platform, that's perfect. And the mobile app, I don't think people realize how well this actually all goes together. And the next little section for Star Atlas, we're in good hands. Number 5, the strategic move enables uninterrupted development, ensuring stability for the runway to launch multiple products. Let me just read 6 real fast, and we'll get into both of them. The strategic refocus also makes Star Atlas more attractive to capital partners with shared values. I was actually talking to Archetype about this. So let's just kind of paint the picture. Star Atlas launched, we went into this bull market, right? Everything was crazy, exploding, massive sales. And then we're starting to enter the bear market. We had the FTC collapse, which I believe the initial number was something like 15 million that Star Atlas lost during that. So that was a huge hit. I believe they did recover some, but I don't know that amount. And oh man, and that was kind of like the start. And as we went, sorry guys, my camera overheated. Let's just jump back into it. Basically, it's hard to get funding. VCs are not entering the crypto gaming sector right now. It's a little too dangerous. There's a lot of regulation going as well. Horrible bear market, almost, you guys see what's happening to the NFT market out there as well. It's just not a great time to try to fundraise for a project, especially like this. And that kind of brings me into some questions I had over on Twitter. This is from @BullOfWeb3. How long they can sustain without the support of VC, and then how are they going to deliver different milestones with less staff? So to get the second one first, they already have a few milestones completed or near completion. So we should be good with that. A lot of it now is just slow release, building that community up as we release, so we're sustainable. The first one, though, that kind of goes into the FTX collapse. I think after that whole thing happened, they said they have about, I think, 7 to 9 months of runway, which actually 7 months hits this date. It's between the 7 and 8 month. You guys know where I'm going with this. So yeah, that's why we're seeing the cut downs now. They need to extend the runway a little bit out. They did recover some of the FTX money, so I think they can go into, hopefully, with this current team, the second quarter of 2024. That's just random though, and I think Michael will probably address that during that live Discord talk on Wednesday. So make sure to tune in for that for that question. And then I did have one more Twitter one I wanted to get into, guys. Let's see here. This comes in from @JMolinaCrypto. Could the companion app and crew help something if we mint with Polis and Atlas? A reason to buy and burn and help the economy. Yeah, I think anything that we can do to burn Atlas helps the economy. However, I think the crew, a majority of them will be airdropped to the ship holders. So if you have a ship from the Galactic Asset Offering number 1, GAL 1, you will be airdropped some crew. So I think a lot of us will have a good amount of crew already. I'll be buying some if they're up on the marketplace. But yeah, any market activity there, they will be able to be bought and sold, from us, individuals as well. So that'll create some activity there. But however much that goes to Automata versus the Star Atlas DAO is, I don't remember at the moment. If you guys have any more questions though, let me know. And it overheated again. Anyways, guys, I think that's it for me. I need a new camera. This thing's pretty old. But yeah, I just want to say one more thank you before I head out to those of you who are no longer with the Star Atlas team for everything you've done, and hope we can keep going on this adventure together. For those of you guys who are worried or scared, nothing is, guaranteed, but I think we're still in a very good position to turn this around. Final thoughts is we need to get to a bull run. And I think that if we can get there, that we'll be okay. And those are my honest thoughts. So let's get to the bull run. Let's fight together. Let's put in the work, create content, engage with the community, and we'll get there. All right, I'll see you guys later. I'll see you on Wednesday, hopefully. All right, have a good time. Bye.